did a skill assessment, and now send them abroad according to their passion, their skill, to the best schools so they can be developed. When it was now time to bring them back, they're the ones that started Singapore Airlines. They're the ones that started all these companies. Young people, we can do the same. But we must insist on merit. We must not go by all this, what they call, I know somebody, which is what's killing Nigeria. So if you do it based on merit, you give everybody a chance, then you take the best of the best and send them and train them. Some can be trained here, some can be sent out, and you now have what I call not a I go really early, I know your story. I go yaba to buy material. I go time my daily, yeah. I go no say I don't go. If you see my daily, it go on everybody. Daily. Let me guide you to yellow. Let me guide you to yellow.
3G is great, 4G is better. You don't know what you're missing till you experience it. Upgrade to a 4G device and SIM, SMS GET to 141 to enjoy double data on Nigeria's widest 4G network.
Airtel, the smartphone network. Eyes are about to witness.
Everything you have lost in life, this is the day of restoration.
5 nights of glory, an enormous gathering from every nation, the word, the transformation, the miracles, salvation. Accept Christ for exploits, breakthroughs. It's 5 nights of glory with David Ipiomi from Monday 21st to Friday 25th January 2019, 4:30 p.m. daily. GMT +1 at Salvation Ministries, Block 17 PRP Street, GRA Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Her satellite churches and all her viewing centers around the globe.
If God be with you, no devil can arrest you. No devil, that devil has not been.
Welcome back. We're still continuing the conversations. We still have Professor Vincent Anigbogu, Director General, International Institute for National Transformation, and Mrs. Esther Ibanga, who is a women's rights advocate and an executive director in WWW.
I have a question for Prof. Before we go back to Madam.
I was going to read out one mail here. We have a lot of comments that are pouring in, but let me just read Twitter. This one. Harry Quest says, when the fixed vision of a political leader is to achieve some private sectional ethno-religious objective, he or she will never approve regulations that will promote equity and fairness.
Yes, Prof. Yes. In less than a month, we're all going to go out there and vote. We're going to be electing our leaders next month. Now, what would you advise the electorate to be looking out for? I know you said that our morals have gone to pot, our values are non-existent. Well, okay, not non-existent, okay. They're not like they used to be.
Exactly.
So the electorate is wary. You know, they don't believe their votes are going to count, so lots of them have not even gone to pick up their PVCs. And yet we have all agreed before you came with Mrs. Ibanga that our elections have improved from one to the next. And we expect to see improvements in the 2019 as compared to 2015. So what would you advise the electorate to look out for before they cast their vote?
I've always believed that we should all exercise our rights. Not voting is not acceptable. Even if the candidate of your choice is not elected, the fact that you go out to express your opinion is very important. Number two, you must know beforehand the characteristics of the people you want in government. You know, are they people of integrity? Is that important to you? You know, race, tribe should be the last option that you should select. You should actually point to character. You find that a good person, it doesn't matter from their character, can take care of you no matter your tribe. So integrity, transparency, write down the things you want and then look for the candidates that meet those requirements and vote for them. In the absence of that, if you vote because you're given money, then you get what you vote for. If tomorrow they abandon you, you've already gotten your reward. Your reward was the small
5,000 naira.
5,000 naira you received. You have no right. But when you vote according to value, according to the future I want to see, then you may not see the future today, but one day, as people like you increase, you will demand and get that future. I don't know how we can teach our people to always go beyond what you can eat today and focus on tomorrow. That's the shift and even in the institute, as you know, that's what we try to do, to shift values.
Yeah, but before you came in, Mrs. Ibanga had said that it seemed that it was a deliberate policy, in quotes, of our leaders to keep our people impoverished so that they can be used. It's now a weapon for them.
I can agree to that because civic education has been removed, which is what would have actually empowered them. But if government is not doing it, the private sector should also take it up and bridge that gap. Because if we continue in the current trend that we have, the nation will never get better, it will get worse. So I will urge the private sector to step in and see how to increase civic education so that people will be more informed. More informed people will vote better, I believe.